Hey everyone, welcome back to Lucette the Unlucky Season 3. And we're here in Markarth, not a place I intended to actually go.
What am I supposed to do?
But we actually have a lot of little side quests to wrap up here, or, miscellaneous quests. And, well, alright, we're gonna go. I wanted to do this more immersively, but we see the quest marker here. And we have Muri here, and we kind of accidentally killed her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, did you need something?
Alain Dufont. He's a bandit. All right, hey Muri, you gave us a letter, a courier sent it.
I'm truly grateful. Please accept this as a token
here
of
we
my
are.
appreciation. Now I just want to put the whole nasty business
bad.
behind me.
Oh, do you? Okay. So Muri here, this is actually part of the Dark Brotherhood quest line, which we're not doing in this playthrough. But the thing is, once you do this quest for her, then she becomes extra friendly to you. But I'm not sure if that's tied in with the Dark Brotherhood or not. So I'm kind of trying to get her to trigger this here. But as far as our character goes, we are very intrigued by this woman who just paid us to murder her ex-boyfriend. And we're coming out of a very dark period in our life where we've been enthralled by multiple daedra. And we dealt with the vampire threat. We're living with a bunch of vampire hunters and got very dark. Went to all different places. And now we're starting to discover the divines. And so we were here previously at this temple of Debella as part of our first daedra quest when we got a little too drunk. You know the story. So we quickly ran the heck out of Markarth because this is a pretty creepy place. And, yeah, so we're just looking at all the other stuff. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff we want to do here, because we kind of want to go back there and see what was up with that place. But before we do that, we had another quest.
Just don't go burning down.
Alright, well, they're made of stone, so I don't think we're going to burn anything down too much. Alright, I think we went the wrong way here. So we received a note from some wizard in the palace here when we bought an exploding crossbow bolt. So he's curious about this, and somehow we had literally just bought it and went straight to Riften from the Dawnguard fortress, and it's pretty close, so there's no way word could have gotten to him through a courier by the time we got to Riften. So he must have some magical means of figuring this stuff out. So we're really curious about this guy called Samo. And what's interesting is we also just saw his name in the last episode as the author of a book that we actually had he had translated this book, so that we had found in our journeys. I don't even remember where the heck we were, where we saw the snow elves and stuff. So yeah, this is a really interesting coincidence, kind of, that we mean to explore.
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Priest.
Typical Imperial lies.
Okay, this guy might
Take away
work with
talents.
him.
Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead.
Okay, yeah,
Who
they
with the
said to go
Jarl
to
will
the
answer for any
ancient crypt
desecration
here.
of my ancestors.
Is where this guy's doing some
That's
work.
enough, Thongor. We're done.
Interesting. Okay,
Next
this is
season,
all tied
sure.
together.
What? Uncle Calcelmo, I don't understand what you mean.
All right, so here we are,
Excavation I can.
and this is the
Right
guy.
after I finish my book, we'll
Seems-
start excavating the
Oh, here he
sword
is,
cellar.
writing another book.
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calcelmo? I just think you won't need me.
Okay,
Nonsense. You're a vital part of my research team.
it's
You'll
like
be
his
there
family
and no
business
fear.
here.
Now, I don't want to hear another word of protest.
Interesting. Okay. Well, they're doing some big work here, excavating this
Calcelmo's nephew.
dwarven
I help him
ruin,
around
which
the
we have a
laboratory.
lot of experience
What are
with
you doing
now.
here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Well, you actually sent for me, but let's ask him about this site as well.
The Schuenzell? The ruins underneath Markarth?
Yeah, what's going on here?
The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes
Two
of research
lifetimes?
on? You idiot! Do you even
Oh
know
my.
who I am?
No.
The most
Well, you wrote some
recognized scholar
books.
on the Dwemer in all
Yeah,
of
well, we've
Tamriel.
seen your book, actually.
You
Yeah,
people keep bothering me.
we do know that, but we're not
I-
actually
I'm
bothering.
sorry,
Yeah,
I got
we're
too
not.
excited. I'm in the
bothering
middle of
you?
some very stressful work.
Okay, well,
And
I
I shouldn't have yelled.
appreciate the apology.
How can I help you?
Well, I do want to see the site, but let's ask about the Dwemer,
Yes,
because we have
their
researched
history
the
and
Dwemer
culture is
ourselves in
all
the
around
last
us in
chapter.
Markarth, a race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers
yeah,
to
we
rival
have
the gods themselves.
Even
And
been
then,
to
at
Blackreach.
a time we are still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
Yeah, well, we've seen all of that and fought it too. Alright, so anyway, we should ask to go into the site as well. And, but first let's get to business.
You are? Very good.
Oh, the
May I
ice
see
bolt.
it?
Okay, I got confused with the shock bolt. Seems
Excellent.
different.
Very good. This
All
is
right,
exactly what I need to complete a series of studies I'm doing on Dwemer craftsmanship and
Oh,
magical
interesting.
resonance.
All right, well, thanks to
I
be of help.
simply must have this. I'll pay you double what it's worth.
Double. Wow. What's that? 30 gold for one bolt? All right. Well, we have a lot more bolt. Let's actually get more out of that because
Well,
he's just buying one of them.
I suppose important research is worth every coin. All right, you have yourself a deal. How's double and a half its value in trade?
Oh, and trade. All right. Yeah. Sure. It's fine.
I'm
Whatever.
glad we
Not
could
that
come
much
to
more.
an agreement.
We can get you like dozens of them, though. All right. So let's
protect
ask
my
him a little bit
research,
more
for
about
one.
this
There are more
excavation
cutthroat
site. It's
scholars out
pretty
there who would
mysterious.
steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations
Oh,
into
scholars are that
Neutrons are
cutthroat.
dangerous.
Interesting.
Dwemer machines and traps still
Oh
function,
yeah, well
even
yeah,
after thousands of years.
yeah, we know, we've been there. All right, yeah, we want to check this
Persistent,
out. No,
Oh, very well. Who am I to stand in the way of curiosity?
all right.
I'll let
So
you
we
in
have
if
another
you agree to
task
something
here.
for me. There's a giant spider.
Oh,
at
giant
Bell.
spiders. Yeah,
My
no
work is called a
problem.
Nimi.
We've
the
killed a
poisoned
few
one.
giant spiders
If
and
you
a few
deal with
smaller
Nimi,
ones that are still
I'll let
pretty
you
big.
into both the excavation site and my Dwemer museum.
Oh, museum
What
too.
do you
All
say?
right. Well, I remember the last time we went to a museum.
Enthusiasm.
That
Good.
guy didn't fare too
Here's
well.
the key to the dig site.
All right, so yeah, we went to the museum in Dawnstar,
What?
and
Oh,
well, the
goodbye.
guy met an unfortunate
things to
end by the
study.
hands of
What
some
is it?
daedra and us combined. So,
I had you figured for
all
a
right,
maid.
let's see what this guy has
I
for
think you'll
sale
appreciate this.
while we're here. It's the random gold ring. Who is buying a gold emerald ring from this guy? You know. All right. Well, he wrote these books too, I think. All right. Let's take one of these each, and we're gonna read those later. All right. Let's just scroll through here. I don't know if he has anything we particularly need
Yes,
right
yes,
now.
I have a lot of research to do.
Interesting to meet a new vendor, though. All right, so we can go explore this area, but I'm really not in the mood to do that right now. We have come to Markarth for a variety of tasks, and we're still not done them all. So, should we go talk? No, I don't even think we need to talk to the Jarl or the Jarl's man right now. We'll end up doing that. I think we'll be back here for some other quests. So, I'm definitely not trying to do all of the Markarth quest lines. I'm just sort of tangentially here for these other things. So it's getting dark out here. Beautiful moon. One of them at any rate. Let us admire that. So we're still in this state of like wonder, like where we've seen the dark side of life and we're trying to see the light. So something like the reflection of the moon is really going to captivate us at this point, because that's exactly what that is. It's like the nighttime, you have the reflection of the light on it. So this is kind of where our character's path is leading us right now. So a little symbolism there. And for now, we're going to hit
Outsiders.
the tavern. See what happens here in Markarth.
Don't mind the yelling. My parents are always going at each other.
Okay, we didn't ask, but okay.
Another foul day at
I'm
the
just here to
smelter.
clean up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I've been working with you for over 10 years, and all you have to say is mm-hmm.
His father before him.
This is the Silver
Sometimes I
Blood
think we
Inn.
deserve these
I'll let
miserable
you
lives
figure
of
out who
ours.
owns it by yourself.
Maybe the Silverbloods? Alright, let's
Remember,
get some work from
ale
this
is
guy.
cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Oh, wait.
If I
something's-
can't get you something,
Forsworn.
I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I
Oh
can.
my. Looks like they
Guards,
have quite
the
the
Jarl has things
tumultuous
under
marriage
control.
here.
Don't you worry.
This
All
was
right.
their
Oh, he
city
keeps
once.
knocking
They won't
us
stop
out
until
because
we're
he's
all
in
dead.
this conversation and we're
Now
interrupting.
you're being ridiculous. This is our city, not theirs.
So anyway, is that his wife over there? All right. Are you ready to talk
My
now?
wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
Who's talking about his
Drinks
wife?
are watered down.
So there's a
but
lot of
they're
talk
cheap.
about marriage here, which is
Yes.
interesting.
Take a look.
All right, so let's see what this guy has for sale. We, of course, are a big wine drinker. They got the Alto wine. Let's see if they have any better stuff. Just the regular wine. So Alto, I think that's a step up from regular wine. I don't really know for sure, but it sounds fancier.
Here,
All right, let's
take
get
a look
some
at
work
this.
from the
Some
Jarl.
of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Because we don't really have a ton of stuff to do now. We are done the main quest of the Dawn Guard. We can still do some Radiant quests for them, but we kind of want to
Sure
distance
thing.
ourselves right
it's
now.
yours for a day.
We're going to stay here in Markarth for the night. And,
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
all right, so
My
here
daughter
we are.
Adara is also my apprentice. She's a quick
Oh,
study.
interesting. Okay, so everyone's got families here.
My
Here's the little
daughter
kid.
Adara is going to be a fine
that her?
silversmith when she's older.
That's
I'm
her.
gonna be a silversmith one
Yeah,
day.
that's
like
Adara.
my mother and father.
They already have
Let
in a
me know if
family
there's anything
business.
else you
All
need.
right. That's a cute little family. All right, so here we are in Markarth with our friendly pet Miko. Now this all
Don't
ties
mind the
together
yelling.
in
My
a way you'll
parents are
see
always
in a
going
few
at each other.
episodes. With
Being an
Miko,
apprentice is great. I
all this
get to
talk
swing
about
hair
kids and
things.
families and
A porter with Arnley.
Hey, stop by my stall in the market sometime.
All
other
your
stuff.
drinks
All right,
are
let's sit
watered
down. Oh, look who it is!
What
It's
can I do
our.
for you?
It's
And
the
you know
woman that
Elizabeth can't
tempted
afford
us
paying
into
me
murder.
for the finest
Somehow,
drinks
Frobby, our customer
we
needs
might
a
have been
drink.
enthralled by this contract
Too
or something.
lazy
I
to
don't
give
even
him a
know.
drink
Oh, I'm not
yourself.
trying to do that. Oh, I'm trying to zoom in a little differently. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
that's
you
a
need
little
something?
better. So, Muri here, sort of captivating. She's got that war paint under her eyes and paying us for
Probably
some
a
mysterious
customer. You want a drink?
accidental murder that we've committed for her. She put a contract out to the Dark Brotherhood, and we kind of fulfilled it.
Depends. Are you
on
thirsty,
accident,
hungry,
so-
both?
All right, so let's get some food here. Well, we did just order from the bar, but since we sat down, you know, we're gonna have to order again. A little pushy in this place, so I can see why this guy was complaining about his wife.
Too lazy to give him a drink yourself. Oh,
What? Who's she complaining?
all the wood furniture in this
Oh
inn is
my
rotten
God.
to the core.
She's
Do
saying
you
we're
know
too
why
lazy to
that
get it ourselves. We
is,
literally
Trevor?
just got one from
I
the
don't
bar.
know, my darling
Or
wife.
maybe she's yelling
I
at him
assume
for
you're
not
going to
coming
tell
over.
me.
It's rotten
Oh
because
my
the
God!
wood
All
is
right, so
cheap
this
and
is
it's soaked with ale.
this is actually
Now we'll
hilarious
have to
because
replace all
well, I
the
might as well
furniture
tell you
before
right here.
bugs set in.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of
If
fortune.
we can get a word in.
Make me an offer, and I just
we're-
might fight
we're
it
not.
yourself.
We're not hiring any companions. We have
If you
plenty of
change your mind,
companions to
seek me
choose
out
from over at the
Why did I ever marry you?
Dawn
Not a
Guard.
day goes by I don't ask
headquarters.
that question myself, my dear.
All right. So anyway, now Muri here is one of these people in the game where you can actually marry her. And when you do, if you've done this Dark Brotherhood quest, she always there's a bug basically, and she keeps saying to you, "Thank you for taking care of my."
Why can't the men in this city
Problem.
leave me alone?
Right. Yeah. So, it's just so funny her attitude here. So, you know, I just think it's funny because I always think of her because back in the day I had married her in the game, and she always would say this, and it gets kind of annoying. But I thought it was kind of funny because it's like she just makes her a darker character that she's always fixated on that, and she kind of just downplays the fact that you murdered a guy for her. You know, so it's pretty interesting. So
oh,
anyway,
did you need something?
I kind of want to trigger that now, but I don't think it actually triggers you know, because
Oh,
we
did you
didn't
need
do the actual quest line of the Dark Brotherhood. So that's kind of why I'm like lingering around her, and I'm actually going to try to do this a few more times because at this point of my
Unlike my
playthrough, I'm
husband,
not
Clever.
quite
You
sure
fighting
what's
gal.
going on.
How about a little bet?
What? Fighting? We're not going to fight you in a bar.
Got
Here.
any ale or mead?
Sure, I think so. Yeah, here you go. We got wine. Is that good enough? Let's give him... Don't give him the regular wine. This guy's kind of mean. I don't want to give him the spice stuff. All right, well...
Yes, yes. Now, to find
This guy
myself
can
a
come with
drink.
us?
Now you just tell me if you need something.
Who the heck is that guy? All right.
Good evening.
All right,
See
well, we're
you.
trying to make small talk,
I
but
work
not all of
silver,
it we
like
want
my
to talk
father,
about.
And his father before him.
This guy's
My
proud.
wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
All right, yeah, I think we saw that stall. And what's wrong with you? You look like you're
Being
sitting
an
in the
apprentice
air.
is great. I get to swing a hammer at things.
Oh my God! All right, this
My daughter
this
Adara
one's
is
already a
going to
lot
be
of trouble. I
fine
can tell.
silversmith when she's older.
I can tell she's trouble.
Don't
hey,
mind
how
her
are you
yelling.
doing?
My parents are always going at each
Okay,
other.
so
was
her
just
parents
standing
own the
here.
inn here. They're always yelling at each
Mama
other.
doesn't like me jumping up
And then we have
down
the
in
little
house.
kid. So
I
family
can't
is
help it,
now
I
the
swear.
theme
Can't you be
of
helping
this
me then,
season.
wife of mine, sharing my problems.
And looks like
being
family
my better half.
might be more trouble than it's
I
worth.
am your better half. And your better half is telling you to stop being an idiot and serve the customers their drinks.
Aye, aye, aye. So yeah, we are captivated by this Muri woman and sort of thinking of actually settling down ourselves. We do have a house and we just have some random guy living there that the state sent over to keep an eye on us or something. The government gave us the home or we had to buy it. It's supposedly some type of honor to have this guy there. We're a thane. But, yeah, it's kind of weird. So, yeah, we're thinking about having a family here. And, give Miko somewhere to hang out.
Give us a coin, Koznak. You would have spent it on cheap ale anyway. Like you won't do different.
All right,
I'm
so
a
we slept
cripple.
all
I
day.
have
They're
a
still
reason to
drinking
be
all
drinking.
night.
And I'm a
And
porter with
everyone's
no
sort of
shipments
yelling at
coming
each
in.
other. So
You're
we're
not
going to
getting
get the
any
heck
coin
out of
from
here.
me again.
Yeah, this is...
Why can't the men in the
Oh,
city
hey.
leave me alone?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go
Songs
off together.
Are
You
just
and I-
old memories
you and me.
that help the mead go down quicker.
Oh, my.
What can an old skull
Alright.
do for you, huh?
Old scalds. What's that?
That's about the truth of it.
Type of bard?
Write tales about the sights I've seen,
Oh,
the
okay.
battles I've
Nice.
fought.
This guy's a
Earned
hard
quite a name
warrior
for
for a
myself
bard.
when I was
so-
younger. The Bard's College still teaches some of my
Oh,
work
wow.
to their
This guy's a
students.
legend. Nice. So, comes into the bar first
Stop
thing in the
by
morning.
again sometime.
So,
I'll sing for you.
all right. Oh, I guess it's his shift here. So he has the early shift.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets.
What? Where?
Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
What? No. When did that happen? Oh, I think that happened when we
You
were
don't
here
have
last
to say
time.
sorry to me. I just hope the 8 bring us more peace in the future.
What the heck? This
oh, I
guy's
think you dropped this.
creeping
Some kind
me
of
out.
note. Looks important.
What? This guy's weird. All right.
Until next time.
All right. Yeah. No,
Midgard
thanks.
craftsmanship
We're not
is
doing that quest, guys. This is not a Markarth playthrough, but we do need to
A
do a
man
few
like
things
me
while we're
happens a
here.
lot of them. We're always trying to cheat.
Okay. Well, oh, it looks like we have a shop, and of course we love making money. But I think there's an alchemy shop in this
Like the
place
armored
too,
knees,
so
like your feet.
we're gonna try to find that place. But I don't know that we have too much to sell except potions, you know. All right, we're not talking to that guy, that's for sure, because we know from playing this game that that is another daedra quest, and we have had our share of run-ins with the
I'm gonna be
daedra.
a silversmith
So
one
we're
day,
instinctively
like my mother
avoiding that
Are
guy.
you looking for a gift
Oh,
for
and
a
this
friend,
is the
perhaps?
woman we were talking
or
to
a
in the
lover?
bar. Well, we do
Let's see what
have a
adornments I might
crush
have
on
available.
Muri over there.
Of course you do.
But I don't think she's interested in us. Even though we did do the deed for her and killed her ex. Bothering her. Well, we might as well
Come
keep
back
the
if you need
stamina.
a new ring or
I kind of want to
necklace.
sell the stamina, but we kind of need it for when we use the bow, the crossbow. And I'm not quite sure how much more we're going to use that, but...
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work.
All right.
You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Yeah, well, are you going to step up or are you going to stay all the way back there?
Elizabeth
All right,
handles
here
the
you go.
customers. I just check the
No,
shipments.
I'm not on leave.
Okay, well, we didn't
Yes,
ask.
I know it's called Arnleaf and
But
Sons.
now that you bring it up, who's
I
Arnleif?
inherited the store from my husband. His father was
No
Arnleif.
wonder, father-in-law.
My husband, Gunnar, Died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn.
So yeah, even though he's stubborn, they're complaining, just like the people in the bar, they still love each other.
Odds
so
and ends, that
we're
sort
learning
of thing.
some valuable little lessons here as we sort of are starting to feel like settling down with someone. All right, so let's see if she has anything worth getting. And what she has is these priestess robes. So this is where we were last time we were in Markarth, at the Temple of Debella, and I think we're going to get some of these things. Not sure what color we want. White, gold looks like the best. So, again, we're a very wealthy woman here, and we haven't really bought anything extravagant yet. So spending $7,500 on a robe there is, you know, kind of out of character for us. We've been wearing a lot of darker stuff. We've literally been wearing vampire armor the whole time, and it's kind of weighing on us. And so we put these robes on, which is kind of like the brightest thing we owned, but it's still got this heavy, mystic, like kind of creepy feel to it. So when we see this stuff here, and we've met people wearing them already, and it's a very bold choice, so it's definitely showing this character development that I'm trying to achieve here in these first few episodes of the season. You know, creating like a stark contrast to the previous 50 episodes of this, and kind of a new beginning for Lucette here. Maybe try to shake off some of that unlucky stuff that has been happening to her the whole time. So, and of course, we didn't really spend $7,500 on that thing because we're easily going to make that money back with potions. Or I think we are, because I might have unloaded some of our potions to sell, like for that final battle in the Dawn Guard. So I'm not quite sure how many more we have to sell here, but I'm sure we'll dig up something. But that's why it's taking a little longer. I can't just spam, like, crank out a few of those weird potions. I stored a lot of them back at our home in our alchemy room. So we do have this water breathing potions that I can just sell a couple of those, and I can probably make more of these at some point. Well, some of them are better than others, so let's just study that, and maybe I'll keep the best one and sell that one. All right, well, there we go. That was good enough. We're not going to use this too often, but definitely want to keep one just in case I have to actually go underwater. But those are the best ones to sell. Now, usually, of course, I can't even sell them because these vendors don't even have that much gold, but that's why it's cool. You buy something expensive, and here you are. You can sell some of these stamina or health potions if we need to. Yeah, let's just sell. We don't need 20 of these. We can always make more, and they'll probably be leveled up a little better anyway if we make more of them, so not a big deal.
Come back whenever you need something.
Oh, yeah, well, we did buy an alchemy, what's it called? Circlet in the last episode. So they are every potion we make is going to be better. No, just the ones that have a duration to them. So some of them won't, but I think the duration ones will all be improved. All right, so let's try this on. And, well, we're going to have to take off some of our accoutrements here. And this is looking really quite stunning. Oh, should we put the daedra on that? Now that's like an evil. That is a really bold look, and quite threatening almost. And yes, very, very bold choice here. So I don't know that the lantern and the little vials there, the test tubes, are quite the look we want. And it's clipping through the back too. So all right, we're gonna have to do without the cloak, which is fine. You know, we should really shake off all the darkness if we're gonna go the whole way, you know. All right, so this is it. This is our new look, at least when we're in the cities and not in battle. And so, you know, this previously like dark character, maybe trying not to get too noticed, you know, wearing a hood and all that stuff, is now, you know, someone who's turning heads everywhere she goes. And so this is really interesting. And of course, you know, in Markarth, they're going to see us and just assume we're with the temple, you know. But is it Debella or Mara? I don't even remember. It might be Mara. But, yeah. Looking good. All right, so she probably sells a lot of these robes to like the tourists who come here. They're like want a little piece of this to bring home, or I don't know.
Like my father and his father before him.
All right, so we're gonna try to find that temple. I don't even remember where it was. We were so wasted when we went here. Get out of my face.
Do you know anything about
We
this
don't
house?
know anything about that
anyone
house. No, we do know there's daedra involved. We can sense it, and we're avoiding it. So we're not talking to that guy. All right, so yeah, we had a night to remember, I think was what it was called. It was one of these spots like this. Oh, Shrine of Talos. So, Shrine of Talos. That's a little weird because Talos is not supposed to be worshipped in Skyrim, so we're gonna avoid that. And that's part of the main, well, not main quest, but the main Markarth quest is that all takes place. It's all about that, the Talos and the Forsworn, and it's pretty interesting actually. All right, so this is not it. This is a guard tower. So we're trying to recreate ourselves. We know we were like high up here somewhere when we came out of that temple, but we did just book it out of here. Oh yeah, the Temple of Dibella right there. This is kind of right behind us, so right there. So we are on the right. We had the right idea. We just weren't in the right spot.
Beware the region northeast. Cross the river. Forsworn have taken
Alright, so I always get lost on these things personally, so it's kind of good that I have a roleplay excuse that we were here when we were drunk and everything to get a little lost and end up at the guard tower instead of here, right? So, yeah. This is how we work in our, flaws into a good role-playing environment, so lesson learned. Alright, so this is, everything's very, like, sexual here and stunning, and, we're trying to open up that side of us because we've been like living in this darkness for so long that, we're trying to celebrate life now. We're trying to learn about the divines, and this is one of the divines, so here we are.
They can't be disturbed.
Oh my, so that's
You'll
a
have
problem.
to come back another time.
Well, can we at least stay in this area and look around?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
the
tell
Temple
us
of
more about
Dibella is
Dibella.
closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish,
well that's
but the other
good. We
sisters
do
are in
want to
seclusion.
receive the blessing. All right, so tell us about this. Why is
The
it
sisters
closed?
are communing with Dibella.
Okay,
They
that's
can't
not a
be
good
disturbed.
answer.
You'll have to come back another time.
Well, okay. We
need something.
We just want to see if
A
they
heathen.
remember us and can tell us
Lovely.
anything about that.
Oh, don't put on that angry look.
We did
I'm
trash
just
the place
teasing.
last time we were
Dibella
here.
is the divine of beauty. She is a patron
Okay.
daedra to artists and bards and
So
those
yeah,
who
this
seek
is
life's simple
perfect.
pleasures.
Yeah.
The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to
This
offer.
is exactly what we're looking for here. Yeah, and where do I sign up?
Well, you are lovely to look at.
Oh, we
And there's so many
we
things
just got
I
this new
could
dress.
teach
Thanks
you,
for the compliment.
But I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students.
Oh my. Okay, well, we want to join this place. This is what we're looking for here. So,
Dibella's blessing to you.
it's interesting how we're trying to escape the influence of the daedra on us, which has completely enthralled us actually. It's interesting we come back to the place where we really first encountered the power of daedra. They kind of made us forget we were partying too hard, and we ended up here and caused quite a ruckus apparently. So I really like how this playthrough is tying together here with the divines, because of course we were introduced to the divines through Ariel's bow in the previous installment of
I'm sorry. The Temple of Dibella is closed. You can receive your
Okay.
blessing if you wish, but the other sisters
you don't
are in
have to harass
seclusion.
us. We know. We're just looking at the thing. We're getting into it, and we're worshiping at the shrine, meditating on it, and ruminating on everything that led us to this point. So we've increased our speech skill, which is good for sales, but we're pretty good with gold already. All right, fortify persuasion. So yeah, so I'm really happy with like just the way all these details are kind of falling into place here, because honestly, I didn't even plan this part of this thing. I just had those little fetch quests to come here. And then it's sort of all pieced together. I'm like, wait, this is where I was. And, you know, just all this dialogue that we just had is really exactly how I was thinking. I wanted this character to go. Now that we've, you know, sort of gotten rid of the darkness with Harkon that was sort of threatening the land. Well, actually, I think they were trying to make so vampires live in the daytime. It's not like they were making it darker or anything, but just thematically, it's pretty dark having vampires out. Imagine if vampires were attacking right now. That's just not right to begin with. But all right, so we're like admiring the beauty here, the stone and the waterfall, and we've really been influenced by what she had to say there. So this is the dead end. Not even sure why they made that there. It's kind of a weird little balcony. All right. Marco is such a cool city, though. It's like, it really feels like they chiseled it out of this like mountain here on the side of it. You know, just threw some stairs in and built stuff wherever they could. You know, really interesting. So yeah, like I said, we're just admiring the beauty, the sounds, the smells, the fresh water. And it's not something we really have done that much. We've always been on a mission, and we, you know, well, we appreciate all the plants and everything, but we, you know, love the poisons and stuff like that. So we do,
You
of
should
course,
see that
as
orc
an
over in
alchemist.
Understone Keep. Have him forge you some new armor.
Interesting. Okay, well, you know what? We do need new armor. That is actually a good thing, because it's not like we're gonna wear this outfit into battle. So that was actually a great suggestion, and maybe we'll
Heard
do
about
that.
you and your honeyed words.
Wow, well, I guess that little blessing of Debella got around. All right. Oh, here we are. We're at the alchemy shop now, so let's stop in here. This is our forte, of course, and we don't have too many more potions to sell, but we can always clear out a little bit of our inventory there. All right. And who is that in the corner? That's that woman that gave us money for murdering that guy. She works here, so
The hag's
this is
cure
kind of our
is here
dream
for all
woman
your
right here.
discreet needs.
Unfortunately, I think we're not going to be able to do anything with her. All right, well, that's a little frightening. We're going to back out of that.
Can cure whatever ails you.
Nice war paint
I
or
have
tattoo
potions
she
for
has here.
disease, love sickness, irritating
Oh
children.
my God, irritating children. So again, fitting perfect with the theme that we established in the tavern there. And yeah, so we're being
Comes
kind
with
of
living to a ripe
warned
old age.
against
People
having a
start
family
thinking
here.
there's something magical about you. Then the insults.
Yeah.
Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you.
We've sold our share
I
of
even
potions.
have a little potion for the steward.
Interesting.
Mind handing it over to him? Just say it
Wow.
should solve that problem he has.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, we'll do it. We're gonna have to go back there because we have a.
Thank you.
We do have a quest for the Jarl. We'll give that to him when we do the quest and turn it in. All right, so we're not asking about the Forsworn. We don't want to know anything about that.
We'd be better off without
we can
the
ask about the
Silverbloods.
general.
They send their brute,
place, I
Ingvar,
guess.
to shake some coins from me every few days.
And now we're still noticing.
And Betrid Silverblood is always
Hillary,
asking for more potions to fuel
while she's
Thonar's
talking.
ambitions. Gives him a temper fiercer than any bear.
All right, well, that's about it for that. Wow. So yeah, we are definitely captivated by her.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
But she's got kind of a cold atmosphere, you know. All right, anyway, let's sell what we can here. Only 500 gold, so we can sell a few of these frenzy potions maybe, or fire. Yeah, we don't need weakness to fire. That was for the vampires anyway, and we didn't really end up using it that much. All right, let's see what else. Plentiful stamina. Well, anyway, it's not even worth figuring
let
out.
me know if you need a
We're gonna have to
cure
make more
or
potions to
anything
sell,
else.
or at least pick up our stock from our house at some point. Because
The hag's
we didn't do
cure
that
is
after
here
we
so
cleared out our
you're interested
inventory
in my
for
potions and
the
ingredients?
finale of last season. All right. So anyway, yeah, let's just. see what she has first. All right, anyway, it's kind of wasting time here. We do need more ingredients too to make some of these potions, but we'll deal with that later. All right, now we're looking just around for the woman. So we're basically stalling here because we want to keep an eye on this. And yeah, we're really interested in her, but
there's
apparently
so much to learn about the shop.
She's
I'll
not
never get it all
interested in
straight.
us. Or we'd have to do the Dark Brotherhood, and since we already killed him, we can't even do the Dark Brotherhood and get that.
Why can't the men in this city
work,
leave me
but
alone?
We're still gonna try to. She doesn't like the men. We're attracted to her.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could respond to our advances here. Maybe we need the Amulet of Mara. That's part of the other quest.
Oh, did you need something?
So we might come back here if we ever get that. Miko, out of the way. But yeah, since we've been thinking now of settling down, we meet this woman. She's kind of perfect for us. She works in an alchemy shop. She's got this darkness, but also you can tell that she's probably a good person. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the thing is she's too dark for us and we should be moving on, you know? Anyway, speaking of moving on, that is actually going to be the end of this episode here. We're going to cut it a little short as our time in Markarth comes to an end. So thanks for joining us here at Lucette the Unlucky, Season 3, The Divines. Let's play Skyrim forever. Alright, so yeah, this is where we're going next. The Lover Stone to get the blessing of the love, Lucette the Unlucky. See you next time.